everybody. My name is Matt McGuire. I am the manager of corporate philanthropy here at Homes for Our Troops. So I have the honor of working with all of our corporate partners and their affiliates. So one of our partners is Hardy, and they help us connect us across the country with folks like Tropic Supply to help us procure all the HVAC needs for the homes that we build. So Homes for Our Troops, I'm sure, as you know, we're building especially adapted custom homes nationwide for the most severely injured post 9/11 veterans. And what these homes do is it enables them to go on and rebuild their lives. So the home is a donation. So we hope that the veterans and their families are able to take that opportunity to either go back to school, sell their existing home and have a nice little nest egg for themselves, and really just get set up for the future. So we have a lot of great stories that have come about this, and we've obviously met some incredible families over the years. And I've had the privilege of being part of Homes for Our Troops for 10 years. So meeting the Callahans is no exception to that rule. Another great family that we're able to provide a new home for that will be accessible for their needs. And without further ado, I'll stop flapping my gums and introduce you all to Army Sergeant Justin Callahan.
Hi, I'm Justin. This is my beautiful wife, Katie, and this is my 4-year-old going on 5-year-old Callum. Say hi, Callum.
Hi.
And we have a 1-year-old going on 2, Connor, who's with Grammy right now. Yeah, so we're just, first of all, thank you for taking the time out at the end of the day on a Tuesday to do this. We appreciate your support so much. I met Heather a couple months ago, actually a few months ago now, and her co-partner, another nice looking tall guy with bald head like me. And they were just like so supportive at this kickoff event that we had in Jupiter Farms. You guys walked up to me and you said, anything you guys need once you're in your home with your HVAC, just give us a call directly. And it really meant a lot to make that personal connection. So I can't thank you guys enough for your support. It really means a lot to me and a lot of other people out there that are working for this cause. If I'm correct, this isn't your first home support, right?
It is our first home.
It is. Okay, I got it wrong. I thought you said that you were like connected with somebody in Orlando, but good. So I like to keep it in South Florida. We got a lot of veterans coming here. There's a few other homes going up after mine. And it's just a great organization. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I'm 39 going on 40 years old, and in August, when I lost my leg in Afghanistan, I was 23 years old. I was an Army sergeant. I did about a year in Korea before that, and re-enlisted while I was in Korea at my 3-year mark. So I was at Fort Drum, New York, right out of basic training in 1999. And then, I was deployed to Korea. When 9/11 happened, I was stationed at Fort Drum, New York, right a few hours away from the city. I'm from Syracuse, New York. So is my wife. She's a Syracuse University alumni. So it really hit us hard. We weren't together at that time, but we'll get to that part of the story. So I did a year in Korea. I re-enlisted and I came back, and the next thing you know, I was 23 sitting in Afghanistan, in charge of 8 soldiers. I was a combat engineer. We were responsible for like a lot of route clearance and unexploded ordnance in Afghanistan. At that time, there was a lot. January 15th of 2004, I was walking behind a Humvee in the tire tracks, 10 feet behind the truck, and a bomb went off. And as a result of that, I lost my left leg below the knee. I went through several surgeries at Walter Reed. And I was sent home from the hospital in Memorial Day weekend of 2004. And I was able to run at that point and walk. And I was 23. I didn't know what to do or what I wanted to do. And I started my journey from there on. I just started meeting the right people and surrounding myself with good people, which, led me to some good job opportunities in the corporate sector and the nonprofit sector. I found myself working for organizations that were serving veterans, um, and giving back to veterans. That's when I moved down here to Florida around that time in 2011. And I ran into somebody that I knew from high school. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now. But uh, I decided to go back to school to get my social work degree. I ended up graduating from Florida Atlantic University with a master's degree in social work a couple of years ago. I've been working at the VA for over 2 years now in a social work role. I'm an inpatient social worker currently helping people who are really sick. I mean, if you show up to a hospital and you get admitted, you're going to see me at the VA, and I'm going to help you get rehab, whether it's physical rehab, addiction rehab, whatever you need to make sure that your safe discharge is in place. So I find it very fortunate to be where I'm at. And I would not have connected with Homes for Our Troops if it wasn't for Katie. Um, she knows how much, having this home means to me. And back in 2000 and I don't know, was it 15? She reached out to Homes for Our Troops and we connected right away. They flew us to a conference in Boston, and we kind of talked about our needs and what our vision was, and it was just kind of an open hands relationship right from the beginning, and it's still so surreal to me because you never think anything like this will happen to you, let alone somebody close to you that you know. And I mean, even today, I'm working at a hospital and I'm seeing coworkers who are like, "Hey, I saw you on a commercial," and they got tears in their eyes because they never knew that I was an amputee, let alone blessed enough to receive a gift like this. Um, it really touches me personally that I'm going on 18 years now losing my leg, that Homes for Our Troops would still circle back around and help someone out like me who kind of fell through the cracks when I was a 23-year-old. You know, most of the time these things are given uh, to people who are right in the hospital and are on the cameras, and for them to reach out to me this many years later, it means a great deal. I just can't thank them enough, and all of our supporters. So that's kind of my 30-foot overview of my story.
Well, we're just very happy to have the opportunity to participate in this whole thing. And I know I was touched by your story when I met you the first time around, and I just wanted everybody to see your face so they all know what we're working towards. You know, the next couple months, we're going to be working with 4 different suppliers who have stepped forward to donate the proceeds of the sales of their products to your project. And everyone that's on this call that is in charge of selling those products at the counter, now you have a face with a name and a purpose behind what we're trying to do here. And we hope that we blow through our goal and we're really able to make more of an impact than just the HVAC system, to be able to contribute monetarily to the rest of your project and make sure everything gets done. And we can't wait for you guys to get into your house. We're really excited for you.
Thanks, Heather.
Yeah, I know from watching Justin over time and seeing him with some of his coworkers who are veterans and work at the VA, it's like our veterans are still suffering and go through so much every day. So I just think it's so important, and I'm just so grateful that people haven't forgotten about them, because it's a real sacrifice what they go through. Even people who haven't been as severely as injured as Justin are texting all the time about their TBIs and about PTSD and tinnitus and all this different things that they're dealing with. And I feel so often that people forget, and just knowing that there's so many people that are still not forgetting about this, that our veterans have given so much and gone on so many tours and have had so many injuries. Just a great thing to be a part of. So thank you so much.
Well, and I think in the grander scope too, I mean, obviously we're connected to you and we're committed to your project, but I hope also that we're able to raise awareness for what HFOT is doing and to tell that story as well. So hopefully we'll get the whole state of Florida rallied around all of our veterans here, and it will be very easy to continue to fund more and more projects. And I look forward to seeing that happen as I will. I'm sure you are too.